Hey, it's Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for March 1st, 2024. Last week we began shipping War's Greatest Hits, 180 gram 45 RPM double LP from Analog Productions, available at the Acoustic Sounds website now. And in other news, there has been a price reduction on the vintage Altec 511 and 811 series speakers that we have in stock. There is a link in the description below to all of those speakers, and if you have any questions about anything equipment related, you can contact Amos at acousticsounds.com. Next week, we will begin shipping the next 3 titles for the Analog Productions 75th Anniversary of Atlantic Records series, and those titles are John Coltrane, My Favorite Things, John Coltrane Giant Steps, and Stone Temple Pilots Core. And all 3 of these were mastered from the original analog master tape by Ryan K. Smith, and those will be available at acousticsounds.com. Back in stock this week from Analog Productions, The Doors, Strange Days, the 2 LP 45 RPM set pressed at QRP from the parts mastered by Doug Sachs. A couple of things back in stock from Mobile Fidelity this week. Chicago Transit Authority SACD, Dire Straits Love Over Gold SACD, the Miles Davis Milestones LP, Billy Joel 52nd Street, a 2 LP 45 RPM set, and the Alan Parsons Project, I, Robot, a personal favorite of mine. Up for pre-order this week from Verve, coming April 19th, T-Bone Burnett, The Other Side, pressed at QRP on 150 gram vinyl. From Fidelio, coming in March, Jazz at the Pawn Shop Late Night Edition, a 45 RPM deluxe 200 gram 2 LP set, and includes some outtakes never released on previous editions, sourced from first generation analog recordings and cut AAA by Bernie Grundman on tube cutting equipment. Coming April 19th from the Blue Note Classic Vinyl Series, Herbie Hancock, Speak Like a Child, and Bobby Hutcherson, Happenings. From ORG Music, also coming April 19th, the Art Ensemble of Chicago, The Spiritual, limited edition Coke bottle clear vinyl. And from Mobile Fidelity, a new Ultradisc 1 step up for pre-order, Bruce Springsteen, The Wild, The Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle. And that will also be available on SACD, and the arrival date of that is to be announced. And now for the new arrivals. From Mobile Fidelity, an SACD of Van Halen's self-titled album. From the Concord Craft Small Batch 1-Step Series, Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul, all analog mastered by Bernie Grundman from the original analog master tape, pressed on 180 gram Neotech VR900 PVC compound at RTI, and it is a numbered limited edition of 3,000 copies. From the Concord Craft OJC series, Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Caravan, all analog mastered from the original tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio, and pressed on 180 gram vinyl at RTI and presented in tip-on jackets with an obi. From Intervention Records as part of the Frampton at 50 series, Peter Frampton, Winds of Change, self-titled, and Frampton's Camel. And all of these are 100% analog mastered from the best sounding analog tapes, mastered by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman Mastering, on ultra quiet 180 gram vinyl pressed at Gotta Groove Records in Ohio, and comes in Stoughton printed old style tip-on jackets. And from Blue Note, Julian Log, Speak to Me, 180 gram double LP. From the Verve by Request series, we have Astrid Gilberto, Look to the Rainbow, pressed at Third Man Records on 180 gram vinyl. From Atlantic, The Velvet Underground, Loaded, Fully Reloaded Edition, a limited numbered edition with 9 LPs plus 445 7-inch singles. Bunch of titles in this week from Music on Vinyl: Philip Glass, Nakoikatsuki, Life is War original soundtrack, White Lion, Big Game, Ultramagnetic MCs, Critical Beatdown, Ken Booth, Everything I Own, Fear, the Record, Days of the New, the Green Album, and Carlos Santana, Divine Light. From New Land, Charles Mingus, Mingus Takes Manhattan, a limited edition vinyl box set with 4 LPs and a 44-page booklet. From the original reel-to-reel tapes, cleaned and mastered, giving these recordings optimum sound quality. From RCA, The Strokes, Is This It, on limited edition red vinyl. From ORGM, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, live in Bonnaroo 22. From Third Man Records, Big Sugar, 500 pounds. From BMG, Slade, Take Your Hands Off My Power Supply, a transparent red vinyl limited edition of 1,000 copies, available for the first time on vinyl in 40 years. Also from BMG, Bruce Dickinson, The Mandrake Project. From Warner, Liam Gallagher and John Squire self-titled, and Linkin Park, The Lost Demos. From Ear Music, Albert Hammond, Body of Work. From Project Records, Steve Roach, Structures from Silence, a remastered 40th anniversary edition on sea blue and ultra clear 140 gram vinyl, limited to 500 copies, and includes a 4-page insert with history and exclusive photos. From Arts Music, a 3 LP set of Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, the 2023 Broadway cast recording. From Light in the Attic, Sergei Gainsbourg, History de Melody Nelson, pressed at RTI and available on transparent blue and clear vinyl. From Polydor, James Brown, 20 All-Time Greatest Hits, a 2 LP set on limited edition red vinyl. From Capitol, Ultimate Peggy Lee, a limited edition clear vinyl double LP, and Frank Sinatra My Way on translucent green vinyl. From Mercury, The New York Dolls on pink vinyl. From Geffen, various artists, The Hunger Games, The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, on orange vinyl, featuring various songs from and inspired by The Hunger Games. From Big Hit Records, BTS, Love Yourself, with a booklet and hologram photo cards. From Interscope Records, Gracie Abrams and Aaron Dessner, The Good Riddance Acoustic Shows, live, on magenta vinyl. From Republic Records, Post Malone, The Diamond Collection, a 2 LP limited edition set on silver metallic vinyl. And from Legacy, Prince, The Vault, Old Friends for Sale. And now for an employee pick, and this week's pick comes from Brandon over at Quality Record Pressings. And Brandon picked Bad Company, self-titled. I have to say my pick would most definitely be the Bad Company self-titled album. I remember listening to the original copy of this with my mom growing up, so this one has a special place in my collection. And aside from the nostalgia, I just truly enjoy the record. And definitely check out the version that we just pressed. And this version is the Analog Productions 75th Anniversary of Atlantic Records Series 2 LP edition. And that wraps up the new releases for March 1st, 2024. As always, everything in the video today will be in the description below. And if you aren't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our email newsletter. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.